My name is Mr. Corey Switzer, and I'd like to tell you what happened to me at Travelland RV. In 2008, I let a woman live with me in the truck. I was driving truck over the road for a company that hauled egg product back and forth between Iowa City, Iowa, Mason City, Iowa, and Portland, and Sumner, Washington, back and forth across North Dakota every week. When I met Megan Joellen McCreary, MJ, also known now as Victoria Pax Puccini, she was working a minimum wage job and she wasn't making ends meet. I continued giving her money. I gave her roommates money to pay for her rent, and I supported her in her marijuana habit. In around December of 2018, I invited her and her dog Jake, an Australian Shepherd, to live with me in the truck because she wasn't making any money and I was paying for her to live, and I thought that I needed to pay to play, as many guys do. Well, I let her stay with me there in the truck with Jake, the Australian Shepherd. But Jake kept knocking my stick shift out of gear, and I said I can't do this anymore, around May of 2019. Megan then gave Jake up for adoption um, to a foster home, and immediately afterwards she blamed me the entire time while living in the truck, crying and wailing for days at a time. Meanwhile, she also deleted my Facebook account and would delete text messages from friends while I was driving. A lot of my friends stopped talking to me. So, in around September that year, her and I had a blowout in Portland, Oregon, and she decided to get out of my truck. Around that time, then I transferred to a different company, and I started working for that company, but I still tried to maintain friends with her. It was only around October, November of 2019 that I said, you know what, I'm done with this. I can't date you anymore. And when I said that, she threatened to cut me. I recorded a video of it right here. What do you mean? I just don't want a relationship where we continually scream at each other, where we call each other names, where we hurt each other. No, it's not any relationship. It happens a lot. You
You have screamed at me several times in our relationship, and I don't want to continue that pattern. That's all. When we were leaving Seattle about Jake, and you had a tantrum in the back. You okay? So how many times do we need to have more than zero? It has happened. And that's not the only time because you profusely apologized and you said that that wouldn't happen again. I don't think that's true. Okay. No, I didn't. I I said we. I said I don't want to I said I don't want to be in a relationship where we scream at each other. I don't want to be in a relationship where we have this level of miscommunication. I don't want to be in a relationship where we have different fundamental philosophies. I don't think that this relationship has been tortured. I do. I don't agree with your thoughts about, having a basic income inequality. And it's not just one thing. There's no one thing that happened in this relationship. No, I had just I just gotten done saying it's not just one thing in your philosophy. There's multiple things. There's lots of things, and I've pointed them out. Right, and you asked me to respond. You sent me a video this morning saying that whenever I wanted to talk, you were available. So don't hold that over my head, please. Okay. Yeah, I did. There's no way that I can do this in person, and you know that, and please don't hold that over my head either. I'm doing this to try to support myself and you. Because I have this crazy idea that I care about you. No, don't tell me what I think and what I feel, please. It's none of those things. I don't. I want to be your friend. Yeah, because I'm concerned about you. I still care about you. I've said that multiple times. I don't know if yeah, and you just told me that no, you don't. So, all right, sure. Tell me what else I think and feel. I never could. You gave me the power, and now you blame me for using it. Okay, you're right. You could have done it before. You could have done it at every single point. I've never tried to hold you back from doing anything, especially telling whatever your side of the story is. I have every right to agree or disagree with it, and most of the time, I've agreed with it. Most of my time I've spent with you has been happy. I don't think you're an abusive girlfriend. I don't think that you're a bad person. I still want to be your friend. I know you're hurt right now, and I know a lot of the things you're saying is out of that hurt. But that doesn't change my feelings. I care about you very much. That's why I said to your brothers, hey, check on her. Tell her that you love her too. Because I care about you. Because they care about you. Well, that's fine. I don't. Okay. I'm sorry. I do care about you. And I hope you have a nice night. And I'll talk to you whenever. What? I do. I don't know. Have ice cream in a bowl. I do. Okay, so what am I supposed to say? Have a shitty night. What am I supposed to say? I'll talk to you whenever you want to talk to me, MJ. I love you. Good night.
Attempting to let bygones be bygones, I set all of that threatening to cut you stuff aside. But it was still in the back of my mind. I don't deal well with people threatening physical violence against me. But she tried to play it off, and she started working a bunch of minimum wage jobs in the valley. She started working cleaning houses, and she started working at a restaurant for a little while. Meanwhile, her brother Kevin, who had been working at Travelland RV, was in the process of trying to purchase that business from Mr. Tim Kruger. That audio conversation is right here, where Megan was talking about threatening to cut me.
Hello? Hello. Um, so I can bring you the car on Tuesday, but I will have no way to get back.
I can bring you back.
Okay.
Is that all you called me for?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to, I just don't know, like I said, I don't know how I would get back. I mean, I can get a bus ticket or something but if you're willing to bring me back, that would be very helpful.
That's fine. I can bring you back. I don't have...
And no, I didn't spend 20 minutes threatening to cut you up with a knife.
Okay,
I don't know
I'm
where
not
that's
going to
coming
argue
from.
with you, MJ. You did.
No, but that's a lie right there. I mean, I do
No,
have a right to.
you sat and told me that you would love to sit there and fillet me if I were sitting there the day that we broke up. That is not a lie.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just, like I said before, if that's really what you think of me, then I don't know why you've clung to this for so long.
I told you why. I told you that I've always seen
because you have a
potential
big
for growth.
heart, and I've just taken advantage of you and everything else. So,
I've never said that.
You know, if that's really what you think about me, I mean, honestly, wow. I mean, if you really think I'm that horrible,
I've never
the
said that
person
either.
the person that you described is a pretty terrible person.
Okay, but that's your opinion and not mine. So don't put that on me. That's your
well, you
opinion.
described me in the most cruel of terms.
Okay.
And a lot of things that weren't true.
Sure. You can.
If
None of what I
feel.
said wasn't true.
Okay, well, if that's how you feel about me, why would you want to be friends with me?
You know, I've been asking myself that for a while. I mean, I do want to be friends with you. I think that you are a smart, funny, intelligent person. But I'm not talking about those smart, funny, intelligent moments. I don't think that you can differentiate between those good points and those bad points. When you are a bad person, you are a very bad person. But does your good outweigh the bad?
When am I a bad person to you?
When you threaten physical violence against me is bad.
Most of the time I'm a bad person?
No. I've never said that. I said when you are...
You just said it.
No, I didn't. You're screaming over me and putting words into my mouth.
I'm not screaming. You're screaming.
I'm not screaming yet.
You just said, those words just came out of your mouth. I heard them with my own ears.
Okay, are you going to keep interrupting me? I said, most of the time, you're a very good person. But when you're a bad person, you're a very bad person. That's exactly what I said. By threatening physical violence against me, that's not okay.
I never threatened you directly.
Okay.
I never threatened you.
So you didn't say that you would fillet me.
I said, the way that I'm feeling, I didn't say I would. I said part of me wanted to.
Okay, so
That's
only part of you wanted to
I'm
fillet.
going to do this to you. Can I speak? Can you not interrupt me for once? I said that's how part of me felt. I never said, I'm going to do this to you. I never said, this is my plan. This is what I want to do. I said, part of me wants to do this because because I'm so angry. I never said I was going to. I never said I planned on it or that I had any intention of it. Ever.
Okay. My mistake. I have never threatened any kind of physical violence against you. I have never even suggested.
I didn't threaten you.
Okay.
I didn't threaten you either. I have never threatened you either.
I disagree in what I find a threat.
You think that anytime anybody disagrees with you, it's a threat.
Again, that's not what I think and not what I feel.
Well, you've certainly made it a point to tear into me again and again and again over the course of our relationship. You know, I don't do that to you. I did that to you yesterday. I didn't tear into you. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. But of course, you know, point for point, you had to argue it because, you know, it's all my fault or whatever. I don't know what you think, but obviously, and you painted me to be the worst kind of person.
That's your opinion.
Okay, well, so, like I said, I've never heard you describe any of your other friends in such horrible terms.
Okay, I don't believe that's true either. I've explained very many times how a lot of my friends are horrible people. Like David, like Daniel, Luna, not Monroe. I've also explained Lena. I've also explained the other worst points of a lot of my friends, like Amy and Sean. So no, that's not true. That is not true at all. So what, you
I just think that, no, I called to tell you that I can bring you the car that I can't get back.
Okay.
You know, I mean, What do you want me to say?
There's nothing else to say. I figured you could have summed that up in a text. I figured you just wanted to scream at me for a while.
No, I don't want to scream at you.
Okay, then what do you want?
I thought... Okay, well, I mean... Nothing, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
I mean, if this is what you want, if this is how you want it, then that's how it'll be.
No, this is not how I want it.
Well, how do you want it? You know? You want to be friends with a monster? You want to be friends with somebody that you tear into, that you tear limb from limb, that you, like, rip apart emotionally?
I've never done any of those things, and if you're
Yeah,
ripped apart emotionally, that's up to you. That's not something that I've done intentionally. That's not my intention.
Why do you want to be friends with somebody that you hold such a low opinion of?
I don't hold a low opinion
And
of
that you
you.
would say...
Again, you're just you're shoving
terrible...
words into my mouth so you can think
No,
and feel
I'm not.
whatever that you want.
These are
None
the
of
things
that is
you
true.
said to me, Corey.
Now I'm yelling.
Corey, why did you say those things to me then?
Because they're accurate,
What was your
Megan.
intention?
They're accurate. It has nothing to do with intention. I meant to lay out everything that was accurate. I don't hold a low opinion of you. You keep putting words into my mouth, though, and that irritates me.
Well, I'm sorry. When I hear somebody,
Okay,
when
but
somebody
that is
says
a
those
hollow
types of things
fucking
to me,
apology. Whether or not they're nice or mean, they're accurate. You just said, I'm sorry. No, I know, it's a fucking hollow apology. That's exactly what I said.
So you want to yell at me? Is that
Yeah,
what this is
now
about?
I want to fucking yell at you. This nonsense, you keep putting fucking words in my mouth that I didn't say. Things that I don't think and things that I don't fucking feel.
You did the same thing to me with the saying that I threatened you? The saying that I threatened you?
Absolutely not. And I've already apologized for my misconception of the difference between you having a feeling that you want to, or that part of you wants to. No part of me has ever threatened you with physical violence. None. Not one. That's not okay. And to make excuses for it, well, I'm hurt. So what? Grow up. Quit being a fucking petulant baby.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that's the truth. That's the fucking honest-to-God truth.
It's not. I am not a petulant baby.
Okay. That's my
thing.
perception.
Yeah. I guess you're the only person who's ever really seen me.
I guess.
Who really knows how terrible I am.
I guess.
Is that the only reason that you kept me around in your life?
Absolutely not. I thought that you had the potential to grow. I still do. But I don't think it's going to be with me. Because obviously nothing that I've done and nothing that I can do is going to help that. I think you need to be alone.
Yeah, but you said... I think that you hold yourself up so superior to me. I am alone, Corey.
Okay. All the reason for us not to be together.
Yeah, we're not together. We've been broken up for almost a month.
Yeah. Yep. And that's why I want to be single right now. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me.
How have I prevented you from being single?
No, you haven't. I've never said that.
Well, you said I didn't support you.
No, you're right. You didn't support me.
How have I not supported you? How have I not supported you? I talk to you every day. I've been a friend to you.
No, that's not the kind of support that I need. I've got friends like you. You've got friends. That's not the kind of...
Then what do you need from me?
I need you, first of all...
What do you need from me?
First of all, I need you to stop telling me what I think and I feel. And I've told you that from every minute in our fucking relationship. From meeting each other online. I've told you that is the biggest irritant in my life, is women who tell me what I think and what I feel. Like I'm not able to figure that out for myself. That's number one. That's exactly what I need from you. Number one. Because it's insulting. The second thing that I need from you is just take care of yourself. Go out and get a gainful employed job or career and do everything that you need to do. And it's really that simple. Talk to me like I'm a human being.
I haven't been trying to do that?
No,
I haven't been trying to do that.
I know you've been trying to do that. But that's trying. That hasn't been achieved yet. So, I understand you're still in that process.
Well, I'm sorry, 4 jobs in 3 months isn't it's like I'm trying.
Yeah, again,
Jesus.
hollow apology.
It's gonna be a lot harder, without a car, but like I said, I don't want to owe you anything.
Your choice.
Yeah, but you've acted like you're so resentful of
I'm resentful of you telling me what I think and what I feel. Make that no mistake. The only time I've ever become irritated, the only time I've ever screamed at you is for that reason. What can you not understand about that? What prevents you from achieving that goal? That is the major problem I have with you. Everything else I've been able to overlook, to say whatever. That's her. She can do what she wants. Doesn't impede on me. Doesn't hurt me at all. She can do whatever the hell she wants. She can go through 12 jobs in a month. She can go through 100 different jobs in a month until she finds the right fit for her. Big deal. I had no problem with giving you money or loaning you the car or giving you the car until you start telling me what I think and what I feel. When you know it irritates me. When I told you it irritates me. That's the only problem I ever had with you, and you keep doing it. So, the fuck am I supposed to do? You tell me, what am I supposed to do? When you tell me how I think and what I feel, am I supposed to just brush it off and say, whatever? No, I ain't doing that. So you can wrap your head around whatever kind of thing and you say, I'm a liar and I didn't do this and whatever. No, the only other problem I've ever had with you is that, fuck, you tell me what I think and what I feel. I'm not dumb. So yeah, in that respect, I am better than you.
I don't intentionally tell you what you think and feel.
No, but you certainly do it often enough.
Said to me. Well, if you're telling me something and then I'm repeating it back to you and then you're saying that I'm telling you what you think and feel, what defense do I have?
No, that's not what happens. You make up these long fucking stories about what I think and what I feel, and when I don't think or feel those things. You did it in the last couple of messages. It's not what I think and not what I feel. And you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And I know you don't intend to do it, because if you did intend to do it, that would be cruel.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
It's a whole fucking apology. You're not sorry, you keep fucking doing it.
I don't understand.
I know.
How you can say those things to me and about me, and then you turn around and say that you don't have a bad opinion of me, or that you don't think those things about me.
No, I don't think...
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. They don't have to. Would you like me to explain anything that I think about you?
I mean, you've made it pretty clear.
Oh, I know. I know I have. I know that I think you have dependency issues. I was willing to look over them. There's lots of things that neither of us are great at doing. But that's not the problem I have with you.
All this comes because
because you tell me what you think, what I think, and what I feel. That's what the onus is about. And don't try to make it about anything else. Because it's not.
Yeah, no. You got mad at me because you called me because I was crying, because I was sad. Yeah. And that's how this started.
Yeah.
Because I made the mistake of opening up to you emotionally.
No. That's not the mistake. It's starting to tell me what I think and what I feel. And I know because I've listened to that voice recording 6 times. I even took a transcript of it. So no, that's not when I got angry. I got angry when you told me what I thought and what I felt, just like always. Because you're not able to help yourself. It's been firmly established that you're not able to help yourself because you have whatever kind of trauma that you have.
How dare you say that to me?
It's honest. It's
How
accurate.
dare you tell me that I'm not able to help myself?
What do you mean? I've never said that.
You just said that to me.
No, yeah, you're not able to help yourself in telling me what I think and feel. Yeah, no, you're not. Because you keep doing it.
Oh, don't change it up now. Don't change it up now.
Okay, so it was a contextual, right, it was contextual, right, Yeah, you're not able to help yourself. The whole conversation I've been having is about you telling me what I think and what I feel, and you continually try to make it about something else. And it's not about anything else. That's the only thing I'm angry about. I don't give a shit about anything else. It's about you telling me what I think and what I feel. Now, whatever you're hurt about, fucking I don't care. You brought me to that point. Don't care. If you want to bring the car back, fine. If you don't want to bring the car back, fine. I don't care. You brought me to that point.
I brought you to that point.
Yes,
I didn't have
by
any
telling me what I think
and
I feel. Right. No, I took myself here too. No, I'm part of this conversation and was part of this relationship trying to turn into a friendship. You're right. I am part of that. But I'm not angry at me. I'm angry at you for telling me what I think and what I feel. That's not okay. That is manipulation. That is abuse.
Oh, and you don't manipulate. You know, it's like, it's all on me. Everything's on me. You never try to manipulate me. Yeah, right.
Okay, you can believe whatever you want, Megan. I'll be in Washington on Tuesday. You can drop the car off there, and I'll either give you a ride home, or you can take part of the money that I've given you and get a bus ticket home. It's your choice. Don't care. If you want to bring the car there and it's not there on Tuesday, okay, I'll assume that you're going to keep it, and I'll try to get you arrangements to get the title to you. But either way, I'm done. Because I'm done being told what I think and what I feel. Done with it. I wish you a very good life. Good luck to you.
Yeah, right.
Good luck in getting Jake back. This is what I think and what I feel. And I seriously want the best for you.
Cruel.
Okay.
You are cruel.
You're right. I am.
You don't care about me at all. You don't care about anything.
Okay, so now tell me how I think and how I feel some more.
You just said you didn't care.
Yeah, no, I don't, but you don't get that right.
I had loaned her my car so she could get back and forth to work. At her crap jobs there in the valley, working at a restaurant, working cleaning people's houses. And then she tried to extort my car from me. After that time, I tried to remain friends with Kevin. I continued giving Kevin money for his sister. A few months went by. MJ and I didn't talk anymore. However, I still gave Kevin money. And I was hoping his sister would do okay because, honestly, I did find value in her. But really, that's maybe my own hubris, thinking that I could help everyone. I went up and picked up my car from Kevin's house, and I drove it back to where I worked, and I took a new job. Almost immediately, though, that was a mistake. I leased the job, as well as, trying to be friends with Megan. But a few months went by. I tried to give her a call, mending that friendship. Then, COVID hit in the beginning of 2020. And in March, my company said, nope, we're going to park it. At the same time, it wasn't that big of a deal for me. I was staying in a hotel room in Dallas, Texas for about 3 weeks with a broken truck. So I was very happy to get off the road and away from all of that situation. I started getting unemployment. At that time, then, Megan gave me a call and asked me if I wanted to work for her. That audio conversation is right here.
MJ.
Hey, what's up? I got your text. I'm just heading home now. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
But at least, we've got money coming in.
mm-hmm.
So there's that. That's a good thing. Secondly, it is a good season for camping.
Yeah.
And 3, there is a chance. I don't know. I'm speaking. This is just. I'm just spitballing here. But what? I got to talk to Kevin, obviously, and But what if we tried? What if we did? I mean, since you do have money coming in, what if we tried to work out some sort of trade for, pay for RV type of thing? You work for us doing our all of our online shifts, right?
Yeah.
And instead of like us giving you a paycheck, right, you get an RV. You see what I'm saying? Like a used RV, probably, but stuff you could live in, with a bunkhouse for the kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that something?
I'd be up for that.
Things could change. Here's the thing. Things could change, and it could turn around where there are more rentals available. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? We don't know.
Right.
But
if you got positions available, I might fill them. Ugh.
Well, what I need is what I told you. I need tax stuff. I need online shit. I need somebody running my website.
I can do that. Yeah.
And I need that yesterday. I need that as soon as possible.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so,
I'm more concerned at housing at the moment, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely be up for that if I could work off a trailer. By doing work for Travelland in any capacity.
But here's the thing: is you would get the trailer, and then you would, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't have to wait to get till it's paid off to get the trailer. You get the trailer, and then you would just make payments on it through like a work trade.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here. I'm just, like I said, I'm spitball. I don't know. I'd have to talk to Kevin about it and this and that, but it's just an idea I'm throwing out there since I know, since you're having trouble.
Right. Well, I'm just having trouble finding a place. Yeah, and I've got easily like $3 or $4 grand that I could throw down at a place right now as far as lot rent and buying a trailer, on consignment working for you guys, like putting 3 or 4 down and then working off another 10. You got a nice 15 grand trailer sitting around there for the kid and I, at least enough room for a bunkhouse. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm sure I could also employ the kid washing trailers. Maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm going to tell him to go to work at McDonald's anyways. But yeah, I'd be up for that. Sounds good to me. Talk to Kevin about it.
Yeah, and have them apply at Goodwill too.
Yeah.
But they might be able to help him, you know what I mean, replacement and stuff.
Right.
Since he's got special needs.
Right. So yeah. But that would be awesome, MJ. We can talk about it more when I get down there. I'm planning on either coming down tomorrow night or maybe Friday morning.
Just let me know. I'll be working either way, so just let me know and I'll be around. When I'm out of work, I'll be around.
Well, I was going to ask you, have them move the Ultima out. You got the key for it. If you could move the Ultima out into one of the lots where I could drive it, that'd be great.
Okay.
Because I might want it to swap that out for the Ultima for the Maxima. The Ultima's wheel bearings are kind of going bad on it, and I might want to drive the other car for a little bit. Also, I want to give Lewis a little bit of driving practice so we can, learn to parallel park and get his driver's license when the time comes due.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to learn on the stick, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely a lot harder to learn on the stick. I'm not going to put him on my car. The stick is bad enough already on it. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll have him. We'll figure it out. We'll move it tomorrow.
All right.
No problem.
But yeah, I'll see you either Thursday or Friday. I'll let you know in text.
Okay.
All right, MJ. Thank you.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
She offered me in exchange for that RV is working overtime. Any overtime towards that trailer, and my son would then live with me. Unfortunately, my son didn't want to live in an RV with me, so he went back home to live with his mother. I understand. And then I started working for Kevin and Megan. I installed their website, their point-of-sale system. I started working behind the counter. I took over the parts department. I also then set up all of their back-end infrastructure, all of their email addresses. I started handling all of their Google reviews. I'm sure you can go and look them up, and you'll see some of those where it says, Corey, Of course, that's probably going to be changed after the publication of this video. It wasn't until around the beginning of September when Troy Munsterman damaged his car, and then his car got stolen. Trying to be a nice guy and trying to fall under that guise of family that they talk about so much. They're a family business. I loaned Troy my car, and then I offered to sell it to him if he did exchange for work on my trailer. Instead, I got an angry phone call at 3 in the morning from Troy saying that the car was broken, leaving him stranded in Oregon. That audio conversation can be found right here.
This is Corey.
Corey,
Yeah.
this is Troy.
What's up, Troy?
I'm stuck in Arlington, Oregon.
Arlington, Oregon. Okay. Do you need me to come get you? What's wrong?
No, well, the straps that hold the gas tank
Okay.
rusted through and broke, and it broke the fuel pump.
Okay.
The
And,
gas tank.
On the Maxima? Alright.
And so I'm
sorry, man.
yeah. So
Do you need me to come get you?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Where do we go from here?
I got it. I got a hotel room, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to figure it out in the morning. See if I can't get a fuel pump and some ratchet straps.
Alright. I'm sorry, Troy. That sucks. If you need me to come down there and help you out, let me know, okay?
All right.
So what's up right now? You gave me a 3 a.m. call. I figured it was like some sort of emergency. Make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'll give you a call in the morning. All right.
All right, Troy. Love you, man. Sorry that happened to you, and we'll get it figured out together.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
And then I went to Oregon to help Troy and his girlfriend, Winter Spencer, whom I kind of had an idea was a drug addict. So I went there, and again, they leaned into me. You help family out when they need it. Winter asked me to help bring her to the hospital. She could get high on pills. She had me rehearse her story all the way to the hospital. There in Oregon. Then, I brought them back to the hotel room after I JD welded up that gas tank and muffler that they had broken. And I think they drugged me. We had a couple of beers. I don't get drunk off of 2 beers. But when I woke up at 4 in the morning, I felt drugged. And I don't take drugs like that. I smoke some weed, but I don't take pills. It's a pretty well-known fact. When I woke up, they were gone. With my car, with my debit cards, with everything. And my car wasn't even in the parking lot. Instead, my car was around the corner with the keys stuck in the ignition. I called them up several times saying, hey, what the hell? Nothing. No call back, nothing like that. It wasn't until Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day weekend, or Labor Day weekend, that I came back and I asked Troy in the morning, hey, you know what? I don't think you did it. I think it was your girlfriend that stole my debit card and tried to drug me. And he says, nah, man, she wouldn't do that. Why would she do that? Why aren't you blaming me? It's because your girlfriend's a junkie, Troy. So Troy left work that day. And then he came back at around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and said, hey, man, come out and talk to me. So I went outside in the back porch by the dumpster, and I asked him, what do you want? He says, yeah, I want you to say that again. Winter Spencer was sitting right there. Say what you said again about my girlfriend. And I said, Troy, I think your girlfriend stole my debit card, and I think she drugged me. Well, why would she do that? Because your girlfriend's a pill junkie. Troy came up to me, shoved me. Say that again. Your girlfriend's a pillhead, Troy. Shoved me again. Say that again. Your girlfriend's a pill junkie, Troy. He punched me in my mouth, knocking out 2 of my front teeth. Immediately, everyone said, call the police. And I said, no, we don't call the police on family. If you agree to pay for the damages, I'll say a lie. And they said, yeah, we can do that. All right then. I said, I don't want Troy to lose his rights to weapons. I don't want him to lose his right to vote. I know that's really important to him, his Second Amendment. Then I called Kevin while I was in the emergency room. He said, yeah, we'll pay for the damages. I called up Megan. Yeah, we'll pay for the damages. Again, the next day, they asked me about what happened, and Megan recalled an argument with Troy. That audio conversation is right here.
Hey, boss, how's it going? Well, much excited about you. How you doing? I just thought that they gave me 2 stitches. The bottom side of my lip ended up swelling up pretty big and fat, like a little birdie's going to come and sit on it. But aside from that, the fact is what hurts me. My heart is hurting, Kevin. I don't want to lose my family. You know, I don't want to go to jail. What did they say about your gun? Anything? My gun? No, they didn't do any stitches in my gun, but they did throw 3 stitches in my upper lip. They threw 1 stitch in my lower lip. Okay. And then that stitch in my lower lip immediately separated, and they said, well, it should be fine, but, you know, but I did get 3 stitches that are keeping up in my upper lip. I can come back to work today, but, I mean, I get to take the day off. No. I'm not. No, I just called to see how you're doing, that's all. All right. Yeah, no, thank you, Kevin. I'm just fine. It's just my heart that's hurting right now. I don't really try. You know, my second girlfriend's a junkie. If you want to ask me what I want done, I want every single person in my office to say, hey, Troy, your girlfriend's a pill junkie. Are you going to hit me too? Yeah. You know, you can't remember that. The whole thing with your girlfriend is a fucking junkie. And maybe I'm the only one with balls big enough to say it.
Last night.
Yeah, Megan got yelled at in the park last night by the park manager. The park manager? Yep. She said, he came over and said, you're being too loud, Megan. People are complaining. Sure. She was yelling at the park. Yeah.
Like, your girlfriend is a pillhead. He's like, you don't call somebody a pillhead without any evidence. And I was like, she is a pillhead, Troy. Big deal. I was like, you know it. Everyone knows it. You know it. He's like, oh, I know it. Oh, I know it, huh? I know it, huh? And I'm like, yeah, you know it. Why? I said it. You know, I was like, are you that fragile? Do you have that much male fragility, Troy, that you cannot handle criticism against you or your girlfriend when you want to truth?
The point is, it's nothing. But the fact is that it's true. And that's what bothers me the most. Is that someone had the boss stand up to him. And just like anyone freak out with anybody else in the fucking universe, I'm not going to back down if I'm telling the truth. So, anyways, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you for worrying about me. It's just me and my actions right now. You guys are my family, adopted or otherwise, and to lose somebody like that out of my family hurts me way more than losing a tooth. So, I don't want to try to go to jail. I want this to calm down and step back from it. And if Troy needs to step back from my job and get fired, he's never going to work there again. That's cool. I understand. I'm not asking you to fire him, but that's your prerogative. It's your business. Yeah. You know, I'm going to have to eat the money that I put into that car from Oh, hey, Kev. Corey. Yeah. So I just went through trying to with the skin glue, trying to get my lip back together. It ain't going. So I got to and get a stitch in my lip and see what they got to do about my upper gum line there. But I'm not telling them that it was over a fight. I'm just going to say I slipped out of my trailer and I hit my face. That's the official story. That's what we're telling everyone from now on. Okay?
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I might need help with the bill later on. But we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Bye.
All right. Thanks.
Immediately afterwards, then, Troy tried to call me and apologize. It devolved into a screaming match.
What's up, Troy?
Hey, Corey. Look, man, I'm sorry I hit you, man. I could have handled that a million better different ways.
Trying to blame it on me, saying it was my fault. And then there's another audio conversation with Megan, right here.
Hey, so Troy just called me a little bit ago.
Yeah, I saw the thing you said. I listened to like the first part, but it was just like really crackly. I couldn't really hear it.
Static. Yeah, I realized that when I listened to the second part, but I'm really stoned right now. So, but
what time did he call? Roughly, best guess.
An hour and a half ago. Why?
Okay, just wondering because it's probably after him he came here and him and I had it out. So.
Oh.
Yeah, he called me an idiot. He, got in my face.
Wonderful.
So, yeah, so probably before he called you because I chased him off the property like a pit bull.
Yeah. Well, he called me up and he apologized to me for hitting me and kind of blamed it on me for him getting fired. And I said, look, I talked to Kevin and Megan out of you getting arrested by the cops for doing this. And I told them at the hospital I slipped and fell on my steps because I was happy to get home after work. I'm wanting to let this be, for Troy on a personal level. Fuck you, man. I did everything I could to help you, and yet you literally hit me in the face. Then I hung up on him. So then I'm guessing he came there and chewed you out, called you an idiot. You chewed
No, this was after. No, he did that before he called you.
Okay.
No, he came here first, and he was trying to, he came in the office and trying to tell his side of the story, and I let what happened, and I wasn't listening, and then he was like, quit, let's not get interrupt you, and this, and let me tell my side. I'm like, I don't want to hear your fucking side, I don't care, like, you literally have nothing to say, nothing can justify what you did, and then he was like, and then Kevin eventually, like, hit me in the arm and was like, shut up and let him talk, and I was just like, no. Basically like, no, the both of you can, like, fuck off right now. Like, I'm not listening to it. There's nothing that could be said that could make that happen okay. And then he stormed out of here, and he was like, and before he was like, you're a fucking idiot. And I chased him out of here, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot? Well, at least I'm not a liar. And he was like, oh, are you calling me a liar? And I'm like, yeah, Troy, I just called you a fucking liar. And then I got him outside, because I was like, keep your fucking voice down. It's a place of business. And then we went outside, out back, and then, he got in my face, and he's like, you're a fucking idiot. You don't care what anyone thinks but you. And I was like, well, if you had a thought in your head, maybe I'd give a shit, but you don't. So, what I think matters and what you think does, because you don't think, obviously. And then he was like, you're a fucking idiot, and he just kept calling me an idiot, and then I was like, yeah, and you're a liar, and your girlfriend's a pillhead, Troy, I got in his face, and I was like, your girlfriend's a fucking pillhead, Troy, and she's a thief, and you're a liar, punch me, Troy, are you going to punch me? And I got in his face, and I said, you're going to punch me, Troy? Punch me, you're a liar, Troy, your girlfriend's a pillhead, Troy, punch me, Troy, your fucking girlfriend's a pillhead, Troy, punch me. And I ended up getting the pills back, I was like, hope it was worth it, yeah, I hope it was fucking worth it, here's all her fucking pills. you know, and he's trying, because when he was in here, he's trying to say about why would she take his credit card and leave all that cash? And I was like, well, she stole her dad's credit card. You told me the whole story about how you paid for it, you know, and then, you know, and I was like, and you told me yourself she would go ahead and you have to meet all her bills to her or she will.
I drive her to the hospital so she could get bills.
I know.
Yeah.
And he tried to, because I gave him the pill. She's like, where was I? I was like, in the car. What car? I was like, the car that Corey gave you. And he's like, no, they weren't, because I scoured that car and they weren't in there. And I was like, I know, I lied and said I was with you when you found them. I was like, he found them. So, but, you know, don't even with that. You know, don't try to fucking, no. So, you know, he tried to say, oh, you know. And so, you know, and so him and I had it out, and I just kept chasing him to his car, and I was like, get the fuck off this property, you get the fuck out of here, like, you are not welcome here, you are not to come on this property, you get your fucking boat off this property, you know, and then I was like, why don't you go home and shoot and kill some small animals to get a boner, you fucking prick, you know, and I mean, that was mean, and then he's like, fuck you fucking idiot, and then, you know, he was swearing at me, and Jake had followed him, and so, you know, I had to grab Jake, and he's like, yeah, you're Jake, I don't want to run you over. And I was like, oh, wow, I thought you liked killing small animals for fun, you piece of shit. And he's like, fuck you fucking idiot, bitch. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, get the fuck out of here. And get out of here. And then he came back a little bit ago, and this must have been after he called you to apologize. Then he came back and hit to get his belt, and him and Kevin were outside talking, and we didn't hear anything and everything. And then, like, all the guys in the shop were, like, worried, you know. They're like, he's not coming back, is he? And Hunter was like, I'll walk. He's like, you can take me home right now. And Megan, like, I'm not. No, if he comes back, I'm not working here. And I was like, me neither. I was like, I'll go fucking move back to Oregon and fight fires. You know, like, seriously, I'll move back to Oregon in a heartbeat. You know, like, I'm not going to work with him, and I can't work under the anxiety of wondering if he's going to, when he's going to come unhinged that, or if he's going to fucking punch a customer next. You know, like, so I'm just really ashamed. I'm just ashamed of him and the way that he treated you. You know, like, it's like picking on the kid at school, like the special kid. You know, that's what it is. You know, it's like the kid who doesn't get it. You know, the kid that, yeah, you can be mean to that kid's face, and he'll just keep trying to be your friend. And I'm like, that's what Troy did. Troy fucking took advantage of that kid and then punched him in the face, and that's just low. That's fucking low. You don't do that. Like, you don't. That's fucking wrong on so many levels, and I'm just so ashamed of it, you know. And it's hard. It hurts. Like, he's my brother, you know. And I don't want to fight with him or call him a fucking piece of shit, but, you know, there it is. You know, and he can hate me and call me an idiot all he wants, and, you know, it doesn't change the truth. I guess Kevin, had a heart-to-heart with him. I guess Kevin spoke, because I was like, how'd it go with him? And him and Kevin was like, oh, he'll be back tomorrow. He'll start again tomorrow. And I'm just like, and he's like, dude, I'm joking. He's like, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. He's not coming back. And I'm like, okay. And I guess Kevin told him, he was like, Les, you know, like, I'm telling you this as your big brother. I'm not just your big brother, but as a man to man. He's like, I've been where you are. And he's like, you got a divorce. You started hitting up the strip clubs. You started living the wild life. Then you moved back here. You hooked right up with her. She's an addict. You know, and he's like, and you know it. And if you try to sit here and tell me to my face that she's not, you're lying to me and yourself. And Troy was like, yeah, you're right. And then he was like, I need you to, oh my God, somebody answer the phone, please.
Anyways.
Nope. I missed it. All right. We're down 4 people right now. Well, 3, I guess. Because I told Kevin he had to stick around today. I'm like, yesterday we were down 4 people. I'm like, we can't function like this.
Yeah, Troy's going to come in. I mean, I've got a headache, and I'm not really
No, I've got it handled. It's fine. Kevin's here, so I just told him, I'm like, I need you here today. I need you out in that shop.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sorry.
No, so I guess, no, it's not your fault. And then so Kevin, don't forget. So, yeah, so Kevin told him basically, like, look, I did that for 14 years, and he's like, I'm just telling you right now, like, I guess Kevin told him, like, you need to take off for 2 days. You need to go up to the woods, just you, no cell phone, no way to contact the outside world, nothing, just you and your brain, no phone, and just go think about your life for 2 days by yourself. So that's what Kevin told him to do.
Yeah.
which is fine, but I can't have him around here. And if he comes back, I'm leaving. I'm not going to work with him. So I think Kevin realizes that. I think, and even Mikey. I picked Mikey up from work today, from home to take him to work today. And even Mikey, he gets in the car and he's like, you know what? He's like, I hate to say it, but the energy in the shop is so much better with Troy gone, and like I'll just like my job a lot better without Troy there because Troy's a fucking problem.
Yeah. He doesn't put away. He doesn't put away.
He's always sizing everybody up and swinging his dick around and talking about what a badass he is. But he's not. He's a bully, and he picks and chooses his fights.
He's got a service manager.
No, he's not. He never managed a damn thing. Not one day. And so, and that's the thing is like, no, but like I said, he's a bully. He picks his fights. He picked on you because he knew that you wouldn't hit him back. He knew it. He knew that you wouldn't hit him back, and that's why he picked a fight with you. And it's not. He doesn't pick a fair fight. You know
sort of thing. You punch your mouth out and then your nose and they'll say sorry.
Yeah. So, Oh my God.
Talk to you after work. I just wanted to say what happened with Clark. Okay. Thanks, brother. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Feel better.
In the months that followed, I went to the dentist, and they said that the rest of my teeth had to be extracted because of the damage done to my upper plate. There was no way that they could put in a partial there. When I was getting an extraction, I still went to work every day. In fact, I worked 70 hours a week, every week. I filed in time cards. I installed their point-of-sale machine. I did all of their inventory overnight, weeks at a time. If there's any question about that, you can always pull back my GPS records. So, after that, I continued working for Megan and Kevin. And then Megan tried to bully me at work, trying to say that I was saying things that I wasn't saying, and doing things that I wasn't doing. And then, setting up their QuickBooks, which is their tax and accounting software, I uncovered why Megan was doing what she was doing. She went out and got Botox. She said it was for her migraines, but in private she also said that it was for her crow's feet and for her forehead, and she didn't want to look old. Well, I said, that's not right. You guys said that you were going to pay for my teeth. What about my teeth? Then there was a hiring dispute with Miss Ashley Clark. Again, Megan felt jealous that there was a cute little girl that could do her job and mine. And that's the way it went. And Megan started talking to Kevin about trying to fire me. She uninvited me from the company Christmas party to show me a lesson, saying, "Oh, there's so many complaints about you." Yeah, I bet. So, after that, I continued trying to work overnights and trying to find a middle ground where I could work in the same building. No, Megan wasn't having that. And then Sean Whitmore, on January 26th, asked me to come outside and again threatened to punch me. Said if Troy didn't do that to you, I would. So, I just took my copy of the backup information and I went home. And I continued to try to work on their websites, because they told me that they would pay for my teeth. It wasn't until Tim Kruger died on April 1st of 2020 that Kevin told me to go fuck myself, and that I had to relinquish the trailer immediately. I had already earned that trailer in overtime, and I can also prove that with my GPS data, which can be seen at a website. I'll show all the links down in the description.
Hello?
Corey,
Troy.
What's going on?
Oh, well, I've asked repeatedly for money for my teeth, and your brother says it's not his responsibility, says it's yours. I don't see any money coming my way, Troy.
Corey, the only reason I'm working for
Before we go any further,
is,
I'll just hold on a second. Before you go any further, I'm letting you know that you're being recorded, and so is your brother. All of our conversations are being recorded, so go forward.
Fine, Corey.
Okay.
The only reason I'm working for my brother is because I owe him money.
Yep.
I owe him money, and I am trying to work that off.
Sure. So
why
are you calling me?
I am not receiving any money from my brother. I am just working off a debt.
Okay. So why are you calling me? What does this have to do with you assaulting me?
Well, because I got a call from somebody from the police department.
Well, that's good. Yeah. And how did that conversation go?
Well, not bad.
Good.
I told him what I'm telling you.
Yep.
That I'm just working off a debt.
Sure. And what does this have to do with me?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So why are you calling me today, Troy?
Well, because apparently you got pissed off because I am working for my brother.
No, I am upset about my teeth. We'll get that first and foremost out the way. Just like I recorded you last time, just like I'm recording you this time. It's not okay for you to go around punching people in the mouth. What I did to try to help you by going out there to Oregon to pick you up after I loaned you my car, okay, and then bring your junky girlfriend out to the fucking hospital so she can get pills, okay, and then come back and find my wallet missing. No, Troy, not okay. None of it.
Okay, we're done, Corey. We're done. We're done talking. Good night.
All right. Goodbye, Troy.
After that, Travelland employees started driving past my house and my trailer park. Every single day, I slept with a baseball bat, being afraid that they were going to do it to me again. I filed a human rights case because I have Asperger's. They tried to say that I wasn't a vet. They tried to say a lot of things to disparage me. I went out and I started my own business, my own tech support, my mobile tech guy. In May of that year, I finalized it and got all the paperwork in. And I started doing work in the community. But word of mouth travels fast. Nobody would hire me in that industry. So, what I did from there is continued filing court cases. I filed with the IRS showing them the embezzling. I also filed with the Idaho Department of Transportation, the Idaho Department of Labor, the Idaho Department of Industry, the Idaho Attorney General, Better Business Bureau, as well as the City of Lewiston Police Department, who said, and I'm going to make a direct quote, that they're not going to pursue charges because I entered into a tort agreement for them to pay for the damages, and I would have to take them to civil court by Officer Lieutenant Commander Jeff Clown, as well as the prosecuting office. So, after August, I started receiving more threats from Troy.
Dude, you're going to jail. Posting videos of you and my sister having sex without her consent, you are going to jail, man. What? All I think is you're going to jail. What? That's nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't fucking thinking. What? The worst he's gonna do is post that message. Oh, worst he's gonna do is post that message saying that he post. I wasn't threatening. I said you're going to jail. I didn't say I was gonna kill him. Fuck! I beat it to him, dude.
At this point, I just don't want them to do it to anyone else. I'm sorry for all the hard video cuts. I'm sorry for my teary eyes. It's made me do a lot of crying, a lot of sleepless nights. I just don't want them to be able to do this again to anyone else with practice. Please, share this video and make sure that Travelland will never do this again to anyone else. Thank you for watching.
I forgot what area I live in. I live in the middle of goddamn nowhere where everyone's either a retard or a meth addict, so